What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my top 3 NBA picks for tonight, December 15th, 2023. Thank you guys so much for all the support in the last video. I know I did seem a little bit out of it. I hadn't slept, and then I was just so stressed from all the Discord, the picks missing, all that kind of stuff. But we're back. Not going to let it get to my head. I do appreciate all the support, though. Much love for the people in the comments sharing love. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and hit that like button. And I'm only going to be giving out 3 picks today. I'm super confident in these. And what I've started doing in VIP is I'm actually writing big write-ups in VIP until we get out of this Prizepicks cold streak. Because even though we've been killing it on other websites, like last night we almost slept Sleeper and Thunderpick actually. But even though we're killing it on other websites, Prizepicks has been a little bit cold this past 3-4 days. So I really want to make sure I'm writing write-ups. If you guys want those write-ups, or if you guys are interested in VIP, VIP is only $20 a month, and it gives you access to all my Prizepicks, UnderDog, Chalkboard, Betr, and Sleeper picks. You get sportsbook bets. You get a week free trial if you sign up to Chalkboard and make your first deposit using code TTL. Even a $10 deposit, it'll get matched up to $20, and then you can open up a support ticket in Discord and get your free week. But if we don't profit in VIP through all the picks on your first day joining, you do get your $20 a month back. I've refunded around $800 thus far this month, just over these past 3 or 4 days, just because we've had, I think, 3 losing days this week. So even though we were on an absolute heater, we had, on like the 11th, we were like 10-1 for profit days to losing days. So we're just hitting that little wall of regression. We're still up a ton this month, but I think we're up like 70 units this month, if I did my calculations right earlier. So we're still up a whole lot because we swept on that one Friday, last Friday. But just need that bounce back today. But if we don't profit your first day, you do get your $20 a month back, and you'll keep access till January 15th. So always keep that in mind, guys. And let's get into these picks, guys. I'm feeling pretty confident today after doing all that research and doing all those write-ups for all my picks today. Took me a while to do all those write-ups, but I just wanted to make sure I gave the insight on why I'm taking what I am. So let's head on over to outlier.bet. Guys, again, by the way, make sure if you're not on Prizepicks, UnderDog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, you can sign up to each of those apps. You can click my link tree or just click the Chalkboard link in the pinned comment. And each one you sign up to, you get a week free. So you get a 100% deposit match up to $100, $500 on Betr, and you get a week free for each one you sign up to. So you can get like a month and a half of a free trial and get the matches on each website. So it's like a win-win situation. But Outlier does have a free week if you're interested in researching your own plays as well. So these are typically the lines that I personally like looking at. That's how I do my research. I'll look at 2023, look at the head-to-head, last 10, go in-depth for each player. But it makes it super easy. And one of our top plays of the day is going to be Nick Richards, under 22.5 PRA. So the reason that I like this so much, it's minus 125 on DraftKings, minus 130-ish on BetMGM and on Caesars. And he's facing off versus the Pelicans. And we can see this green bean up here in the top right. All green all the way. And I'm loving this, guys. So when we look at his last 5, he's cashed in 4 out of 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10. 2023, 14 of 16 games he stayed under. And we can see both times that he's went over this line, it was by 0.5. He had just barely went over the line. And when we take a look, we can take a look at games without LaMelo, because that's the reason that he's getting so many minutes right now. We can see 4 out of 5 games without LaMelo. So he's averaging 5 field goal attempts, 0 of these being 3-pointers, and he's averaging 7 to 8 rebounds per game. Some games he only gets like 3, some games he'll get 8 rebounds. He got 10 this game, 11 this game. I think his over-under is like 10.5 or 9.5 this game. So you could expect him to probably get 8 to 11 rebounds, somewhere in that range. But we can see he would have to make, typically, he gets like 1 assist a game. 0 assists, 0 assists, 1 assist, 0 assist, 1 assist. And typically he's just not passing the ball. He doesn't have many. I think it's like 2 potential assists every game, max. So definitely not many assists going to happen. And he would have to make pretty much all 5 field goals to go over this line. Like when we take a look at his field goal attempts, he got 3 that game, 4 that game, 5 that game, 6 this game. And these are attempts. This isn't field goals made. This is attempts. The one game he went over by 0.5, he had 5 field goals made, 7 attempts. So unless he has like some weird game where he's attempting field goals, 8, 9, 10 field goal attempts this game, I don't expect him to go over. I'm expecting we see his normal run of between 3 and 6 field goal attempts, and he would have to make every single field goal to go over this line at that rate. So I'm loving this. Let's lock in Nick Richards under 22.5 PRA. We can take a look at the Pelicans too. I will say their defense is mediocre. 17th in points allowed, 19th in rebounds, 25th in assists. So they do give up quite a bit of everything. But I'm still loving this Nick Richards under, and let's just lock it in with confidence, guys. So let's go on over to Prizepicks. Nick Richards under 22.5 PRA, and let's lock this one in with confidence. So our second pick is going to be, let me go ahead and pull it up on my second monitor as well so I can have the write-ups over there too. CJ McCollum over 23.5 points and assists. Minus 120 on DraftKings, minus 125 on Caesars, and minus 120 on BetMGM. So we can already just go ahead and see. We know the Hornets. Guys, I'm a Hornets fan. I already bought courtside tickets for a January Hornets game. Hopefully LaMelo is back by then, end of January. But I love the Hornets. But we all have to admit, I mean, when they have LaMelo, their offense is great. But their defense is always horrible. I mean, the Hornets just have a horrible defense. We can see they're 26th in the league for their defense overall. And we can see over 23.5 points and assists. We can see it's gone over in 8 of the last 10. In the head-to-head matchup, he's gone over in 1 of 3, but these were all last year. And 2 of these were by 0.5. In 2023, he's gone over this in 9 of 12 games. And we can take a look over here in the top right. Hornets, points and assists defense. 26th in points allowed. 23rd in assists allowed. And when we look at versus shooting guards, it actually goes up to 28 and 27. So giving up a ton of points, a ton of assists. This is a great spot for CJ McCollum. And we can also see he's shooting up 16 field goal attempts per game, with 7 of those being 3-pointers. So definitely loving the potential here. And we can also see he's getting between around 4 and 8 assists per game. Even if he gets 4, I see him cashing this. I mean, I see him getting over 30 points and assists this game. And we can see just from his potential, I mean, he could potentially get 30 plus points alone with shooting 16 field goal attempts and 7 of them being 3-pointers. He just has to get a little bit hot today. I'm loving this play. Let's lock in CJ McCollum over 23.5 points and assists. So these are my top 2 of the day. You can put these in a 2-pick if you would like, or you can just mix and match the 3 with the 3rd pick I'm about to give out, which is actually Tyus Jones. And we're going to take Tyus Jones under 16.5 points and rebounds. This is versus the Pacers. And honestly, the fact that it's versus the Pacers is the only reason that this is a little bit shaky. So we can see it's minus 128 on FanDuel here, minus 130 on DraftKings, around minus 130 on other sports books as well. Last 5, he's went under in 4 of 5. Last 10, he's went under in 8 of 10. In the head-to-head matchup, he went against them earlier this year. He got 19, so just barely, but he did go over this line against the Pacers earlier this year. In 2023, though, he has went under this in 18 of 23 games, so 78% of games this year. And we can take a look at the Pacers defense. Again, this is the reason it's a little bit shaky. 29th in points allowed, 11th in rebounds allowed. Versus point guards, though, I will say it does get a little bit better. They're 19th in points allowed, 13th in rebounds. So kind of just mediocre. Not a great defense, not an absolutely horrible defense. It could just go either way there. But when we take a look, we can see there's 2 players missing, 2 key players for the Wizards that are out today. And we got Landry Shamet and Delon Wright. And without these 2 players, Tyus Jones has went under this line in 3 out of 4 games. Now, to be fair, one of these games was super close. One of them was mid-close, and one of them was just absolutely terrible. I don't know how he only got 6 points in 26 minutes of playtime. But we can also see, without DeLon Wright and Shamet, however you say his name, we're seeing he gets around 9 field goal attempts per game, 4 of those being 3-pointers. So we can go ahead and say he's probably not going to make half of his field goal attempts. I know on average, he's making half of his field goal attempts, 5 made, 9 attempts on average. But typically, I feel like he's not going to make half of his field goal attempts if half of his total field goal attempts are 3-pointers. It'll probably be around 40% typically. We can see this game he went 2 of 6, 4 of 9, which is 44%. And then these 2 games, he just shot an insane amount, 11 and 10, to make that 5 made average go up a little bit. And then he's not really a rebounder. He's getting 2 or 3 rebounds per game typically. He got 0 last game, 2 this game, 3 this game, and an astounding 5 this game. That's about the max that I would assume he gets. But I mean, I'm loving this play. 16.5. I just don't see him getting there with 9 field goal attempts per game. Now, who knows? Maybe this game he'll shoot 15 field goal attempts out of nowhere and we just get screwed. But looking at his averages, I really like this under, especially with the Wizards being almost 10-point underdogs. I do think this could be a blowout and that Tyus could sit for the most of the fourth quarter. So taking the under here, loving all 3 of these plays. Mix and match them however you want. But obviously this is order of confidence. McCollum and Richards are my top 2. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for all the love lately. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.